Okay, good afternoon. Here from Italy, I'm Silvia Federica Boldetti, and as you see, everything is pink. So why? Because it's the Ruby week. So we are celebrating the Ruby week. So I'm totally pink. My knife is totally pink. My hair are totally pink, and obviously Ruby is pink. So I'm Silvia Federica Boldetti from Italy. I'm working in the Chocolate Academy Milano with other 3 chefs. And so follow me and follow the Chocolate Academy Milano. I will repeat my name later. And oh no, sorry, I have made a mistake. So first we will make a tart, but first I want you to introduce my beloved Ruby. What is it, Ruby? Ruby is the 4th category of chocolate, and it's a pink chocolate, but it has no color added and no flavor added. It's totally natural, so they just produce it with some Ruby cocoa beans, and they just keep the natural characteristic of these beans to obtain this pink chocolate that is sweet because it contains a bit of milk in the recipe, but also because it also is a little bit acid, so sour, and so it's perfect matching with berries. So I will use berries, and okay, that's it, I think. So it is a chocolate for sure, so not white, not milk, not dark, but Ruby. So Ruby chocolate. Okay, perfect. What I'm gonna do? I call my dessert La Vie en Rose, so I also have roses, and because obviously is everything pink, so I will make a Sablè. So I know my drawing are always terrible, but don't mind. And I will make a Sablè with some berries, some rose petals. Petals, I don't know if it's English, but it's a blossom of the rose, I'm sorry. And some Ruby cornflakes. I just put some cornflakes in the and I will show you later. And some Ruby Crispearls and some Meringhette. That is this, but you will see later. So, from where are you watching the video? So
Montenegro,
Montenegro,
Kuala Lumpur,
wow, all around the world. So
Argentina.
when you will come to Italy, you will be welcome in Chocolate Academy Milano. So follow Chocolate Academy Milano and follow me. I'm Silvia Federica Boldetti. I will show you. I'm this one, okay? Perfect. So just begin. Tomorrow you will find the recipe on the Calbo page on Instagram. So don't mind if I don't mention the quantity of the butter and of the ingredients, but you will find tomorrow. And there is a question or?
No,
okay.
Just Buenos Aires, Los Angeles, Canada,
everywhere. So I'm very
South
happy.
Africa.
So thank you to share
Brazil.
your time with me. And if you have any question, you can ask, because I have my cameraman that will...
Afghanistan, Slovakia.
Wow, that will tell everything. So first, the sablé. It's a really, really quick recipe of sablé, because we don't need to let it to rest. We just do it and bake. So I need butter, that is creamy butter, so not, it is pretty soft, okay? So I put the butter and I just work a bit. You can also do in the machine if you want, but you can also make it home. So I just work a bit, then I add the icing sugar. So tomorrow you will add all the quantity on the Calbo page and also on my page. So follow both Calbo page and my page. I'm the Calbo chef in the Academy of Milano, so in Italy. Okay. So perfect. So we need to, okay, I just give it up. I just need to have a buttercream. Okay, really easy. So we are making the sablé, so the base of our tart. Then I also add my flour.
Question.
Okay.
Icing sugar and powdered sugar are the same?
Yes, it's just the difference sometimes is the how the grain of the sugar is big or small. It could be a little more again, sorry. The grain of the sugar could be bigger or smaller, so that's it. But if you have a powdered sugar, not the caster sugar, could be okay. So then it's better to use the icing sugar in this kind of recipe because you don't need to melt it, so it melts in a really few quantity of water instead of the caster sugar, because I don't let it to rest in the fridge. I just do and bake, so you need a sugar that... Okay, so I will mix all the ingredients together. Okay, so butter, icing sugar, and some flour until I have a sablè that is like a cream. Okay, so just a moment. How is the weather where you are? Because here it's really sunny. It's an amazing day. So, and probably we are going to go to the Chocolate Academy Milano, I don't know, in next week or June, but we are very happy. Okay, so this is my sablè. This is ready. You can see it's really soft. Okay, so you don't need to let it rest. I'm just gonna take my mold. I use 2 rings, okay? So I don't need to put butter in the ring because it has lots of butter, so I don't need it. And I just spread all my sablè into the rings. So I want to obtain like a donut, so with the hole in the center. And during the baking, it will...
Question.
Question.
How do you know when it's ready? When it's completely combined?
Yes, you just have to do the mixer. You don't need to whip or to melt. Just use the soft butter because you need to mix them together easily. So that's the only point you need to... Okay. So, perfect. Now I just spread it down, taking the hole in the center. I need not to make all the ring, so I just make 1 centimeter high. Okay. Because it has lots of butter, so in the oven it will reach the same level on his own. So just make more or less everywhere, not too thin in a point or not too thick. Okay, just okay, like this could be perfect. And then I will bake at 160 degree for around 12-13 minutes. So you just need to have it an hazelnut color. Okay, so I already did it because I need to make the tart. Okay, this is the ready one. After 14 minutes at 160 degrees. So I make the base, so the sablè. Okay, we are gonna do the la vie rose tart. So next we have to make the chocolate ganache, the ruby ganache, and then we will build up everything to make the tart. Okay, so Obviously, before build up the tart, you need to let it to cool down, not to melt the ganache. And to give up the rings, you just have to wait few minutes after you take off the oven, because the sablé is really delicate. If you take out the tart too quick, the risk is to break it. So just wait few minutes, not to let it to cool, not to to have it totally cooled, okay, but not to give them up immediately after taking off the oven, okay.
Chiedono la ricetta.
The recipe will be displayed on Calbo Instagram tomorrow, or you will also find the recipe on my page. So I'm Silvia, so follow me in Instagram too, and also follow the Chocolate Academy Milano. That is the
YouTube.
Sir?
Okay, YouTube.
Okay, yes. If you want, you can also follow me on a YouTube channel. And okay, so some question about the sablé, or I can go further to make the ganache. I'm gonna melt the ruby chocolate for people that just arrived. Ruby chocolate is a pink chocolate, but without color and without flavor. So it's a natural pink chocolate that Calbo obtained from ruby cocoa bean. So it's really particular. I guess you will try it. And now I have to melt it to obtain the ganache. So
Chiedono, you cook only the butter and the glazed sugar?
sorry?
You cook only butter and the glazed sugar?
No, it's butter, icing sugar and flour. So I mix first butter and icing sugar, and then I added flour just to mix them together to obtain the dough, and then I bake it at 160 degree. I'm speaking in Celsius degree, okay, because in Italy we use Celsius, and around 14 minutes. And then I let it to cool down. Okay, so I'm melting the ruby chocolate, and how I will make the ganache. I'm using water, and I'm using some raspberry syrup. This is a syrup made with some raspberry juice. I bought the syrup already done. It's really a bio raspberry syrup, but you can also use some raspberry juice if you prefer. I will just melt the ruby chocolate, and I will mix together water and ruby syrup, and then I will add some lemon juice. One particular point that you have to keep in mind when you will use the ruby chocolate: acid components, so elements. So if you are mixing with milk and with cream, you don't love really much, because the color of the chocolate is keeping perfectly pink if you mix ruby with something that is acid, not basic, so not alkaline, sorry. For example, the raspberry, it's really acid, or the lemon juice is really acid, so prefer to make some ganache with some berries juice or some water and lemon juice, never just with cream and milk adding butter, because cream, milk and butter are not acid, so the pink color of ruby is totally ruined. And what is also important, that ruby changed also his color because of the temperature. So you will see, because I already did the ganache to have it already crystallized to use on my tart this morning. You will see the difference of the color between the ganache we are making now and the ganache that is already stabilized. So the color and so the temperature and the acidity of the product you use with ruby really influence the color of ruby.
What did you put in the pot? Just the chocolate directed
Just
to
the
melt?
chocolate, and there is the water, because it's a bain-marie melting. If you have the microwave, you can for sure use the microwave, but I don't have the microwave, so I'm using the bain-marie. Okay. Then I prepare my mixer. Okay. Ruby chocolate is a chocolate, so it's the fourth category of chocolate. So you need, if you use not in a ganache, but for example to make decoration or to make some chocolate bonbon, you need to temper ruby. So the perfect temperature for tempering ruby is around 29.5 degrees, not less, no more. To avoid the untempered, to avoid the problem that you will have if a chocolate is not tempered. Okay, so perfect. We have perfect melting ruby. I will put it in my carafe. And I will add my water and my raspberry juice. Raspberry syrup. Tomorrow you will find all the quantity of ingredient on the Calbo page and on my page on Instagram. But here you have all the process. So if you miss it, they will put it on IGTV. Okay, so now I just mix. So you see the color is really changing. So it became more like a berry, like a blueberry, but we will put some lemon.
Chiedono se puoi usare un altro tipo di cioccolato come il milk chocolate.
You will not have the color. You can use another kind of chocolate, but why? Because if you make a recipe to have a nice flavor with a nice color, and if you want to feel the raspberry flavor and you put milk chocolate, you will not feel nothing, and the ganache will be brown, not pink. So I prefer not to. Okay. So you see.
Chiedono cosa stai facendo. Chiedono cosa stai facendo.
In italiano?
No, in generale.
Okay. Now I will repeat everything. Okay. So I have my ruby ganache done. Okay. I just take my...
Posso usare l'acido citrico al posto del succo di limone? E come?
In italiano?
Sì.
Allora, sorry, an Italian guy asked me something, so I will answer in Italian. Sì, puoi usare l'acido citrico, considera che il limone ovviamente è molto meno acido, quindi in questo caso ad esempio io ne ho messo 20 grammi, puoi mettere una soluzione di acido citrico 1 a 1, se metti 20 grammi vuol dire che ne metti 10 grammi, ma in realtà anche meno ti basta in questo caso perché l'acido citrico è molto concentrato.
Chiedono in italiano per favore, di che la ricetta.
Sì, ok. Allora, just wait, I just repeat in Italian what we are doing, and then I repeat in English what we are doing. So, allora, cosa stiamo facendo in italiano? Stiamo facendo una tarte che ho chiamato la Vie en Rose. Abbiamo anche le rose, abbiamo detto prima. Abbiamo fatto la sablè mescolando semplicemente il burro a pomata con lo zucchero a velo e poi aggiungendo la farina. Una cremina spalmata nel cerchio, cotta a 160 gradi per 14 minuti. Domani troverete tutte le quantità sia sul mio profilo sia sul profilo di Calbò, quindi sui GTV di entrambi. Quindi adesso per le quantità, se no era troppo incasinato metterli subito. Cosa abbiamo fatto poi? Abbiamo fatto la ganache ruby, quindi abbiamo sciolto il cioccolato ruby e l'abbiamo emulsionato con acqua, uno sciroppo di lampone, che io ho comprato biologico, potete utilizzare anche la polpa di lampone, e ho aggiunto un pochino di succo di limone. Quindi dopodiché ovviamente va fatta stabilizzare, quindi io avevo preparato già una ganache che è questa, in modo tale da poterla utilizzare direttamente sulla torta. Se ci sono domande poi chiedetemi.
Chiedono tanto in portoghese.
In portoghese? Sorry, I'm not speaking Portuguese, but I can speak English and Italian, and I don't know if someone can translate in Spanish or Portuguese, but you can use the recipe you will find tomorrow on my channel and on Calbò channel with Google Translator. That is really amazing. So,
chiedono se l'acqua è calda o a temperatura ambiente.
L'acqua in italiano? Ok, l'acqua era calda, in realtà tiepida, nel senso che il cioccolato era a 45 gradi, quindi io avevo l'acqua e il succo di lampone circa a 25 gradi, quindi va benissimo in questo caso così. Se avessi voluto sciogliere il cioccolato con l'acqua, avrei dovuto ovviamente portarla a ebollizione. Ok, so what are we making? Okay, you understand. So, la Vie en Rose, it is a tart with a sablè that we make just an instantly sablè because we mix together butter, icing sugar, added flour, and then bake. And we made the ruby ganache, okay? We melt the ruby chocolate, then we mix ruby chocolate with water and raspberry syrup and added a bit of lemon juice. Then we need to let it rest 6 hours, more or less, and then we can use piping on our tart. So I have the ganache already stabilized in my fridge, and then we have to make all the tart. So I just want to, so you see the ruby ganache, okay? It is pretty dark. If you see here, it's pink, it's not so dark. So the temperature is important. If you let it to rest, it's ready. When it is ready, it will be pink, perfectly pink. Okay, so here just let rest. And now, so I have my ganache. So you see that is creamy and pink. Okay, I just work it a bit to make it uniform without perfect. So a real creamy ganache, you see. Okay, so I don't have any, I don't know the name in English, the metal things that we put in the cakes, so I just use the piping bag.
Can you repeat about the acidity? You explained something.
Okay, the acidity for ruby is really fundamental, is pivotal, really. So what you have to use with ruby, if you want to make a ganache with ruby, so for example some berry juice, some lemon juice, or some water, adding some citric acid. And if you make some ganache or some cremant with ruby using cream, using milk, you will lose the color of ruby, because the natural color of ruby that is not added change because of the alkalinity of egg white are not acid, so it's not perfect to match with ruby. But if you make a ganache with some water, with some raspberry juice, with some strawberry juice, lemon juice, cherry juice, it will be perfect. And the flavor of ruby will also match in a perfect way with this kind of berries. I put my ganache in my piping bag. Okay. I just take my scissors. Okay. So we are making the La Vie en Rose tart. So it is a tart made with a sablè, with some with the ruby ganache on the top, and then decorated with some ruby Crispearls, with some Meringhette, with some ruby cornflakes, and some berries, and for sure roses. Okay, so right now.
Chiedono dove hai comprato il piatto.
I don't know.
In English.
It's a royal handmade in Italy, so you have to search for royal ceramic, I think.
Did you keep the ganache in the fridge? Did you kept the...
Yes, I made the ganache and I let it rest for 6 hours at least, and to let it to crystallize and to stabilize. Okay, so I will make okay, perfect. And then, sorry, we don't have lots of lights, but after I will go outside and will show you at light. Okay, so now we need to decorate. So first, berries. Okay, I have a perfect, I don't remember the name. What's the name of the...
chopping board.
Chopping board, okay, perfect. It's a handmade chopping board. Okay, so...
Was that royal la marca del piatto, penso, non ho sentito. Mi già risposto.
Ok. So, perfect. So I also have my cherries. Okay, not easy, but we can get it. Okay, we got it. Perfect. Be week, and I'm Silvia Federica Boldetti from Italy. So follow me on my social media. So you will find me on Instagram and on Facebook and also on YouTube. And La Vie en Rose tart. Okay, perfect. So we are composing it on this plate. So I will perfect. Se vuoi prenderla dall'alto mentre la faccio. Okay, if there is some question, you can ask me what you want. Okay, so we made the sablé, we made the ruby ganache, and now we are decorating it with some berries. Then we have to put some more. Okay, then we have to finish putting some other elements. So, okay, perfect. I think the berries are enough. Okay, so what we are gonna put now? Okay, these are some ruby.
What's your name on YouTube?
My name on YouTube is the same of Instagram, so I will put it here. Silvia Federica Boldetti, just that's it. Okay, so we are decorating now with some cornflakes with ruby. I just melt some ruby and mix with some cornflakes. That's it. Nothing more, but they look like little petals of roses, so I loved it. Okay, and they are ruby, so they are really pink. Perfect. Okay. No, I think they are enough. Okay, perfect. Then we are putting some Meringhette, and they are from Monalisa. So follow Monalisa too. Monalisa Global Decoration. So they have amazing decoration. And I love the white. Oh, it fall down. Okay, I think it's okay. And then we put some ruby Crispearls. What are ruby Crispearls? They are some biscuits pearl enwrapped with ruby chocolate. They are really, really tasty. I love them too. And Calbo has it in the 5 colors of chocolate, so you can really make a rainbow of the Crispearls on your desserts. Perfect. Okay, so now we just miss our roses. So sorry, Rose, I need you. And I need your it smells. Okay, so I just need to take the little petals. So oh, they are really nice. Okay, I want to no, I will. Okay, I think it's nice. Okay, so perfect. This is our, we can go outside and I will tell you what it is. So that's my balcony in my house. You will see here the ruby tart. Okay, it's better because we have the light here instead of again once what it is. Okay, so that's my ruby tart. So it's similar really. So my drawing will, it's not so bad. Okay, so this is the sablé with the ruby ganache, and then we make flakes with ruby, some ruby Crispearls, and some petals of roses. So, thank you very much to staying with me today, and tomorrow you will find all the recipe on the IGTV of Calbo, and also on my IGTV. So follow Calbo, follow me, follow Monalisa, and follow the Chocolate Academy Milano. So you have lots of things to follow today, and hope you enjoy the recipe. So see you next time. Bye bye. Thank you very much.